One Sunday in a church, the pastor looks out at the congregation and he says, I'd like to know if anyone would have any praise for the Lord for prayers that they made that were answered. Well, from the back of the congregation, a woman arose. She walks up to the pulpit and she says, I have something to say. A few months ago, my husband was riding his bike and he got into an accident, fell off the bike, and his scrotum was crushed. And there's a gasp from the congregation. All the men are cringing and worrying what happened to Frank. And she said, well, I prayed for him because he was in so much pain. He wasn't able to hug me. He wasn't able to hold our children. He was going through terrible, terrible stuff. But with the prayers, we found this great surgeon. And this great surgeon was able to use wires to wire his scrotum back together. And metal staples held it all together while the healing process went on. And finally, through the prayers to the Lord, everything was wonderful. And Frank healed terrifically. And his scrotum is fine now. And all the people in the audience, especially the men, breathing a sigh of relief, and there's some even giving some applause. And Susie leaves, and as she's leaving, the pastor says, is there anyone else who has something to say to the congregation? And from the back, a man raises his hand, and he comes up to the pulpit, and he says, I just want to say, my name's Frank, and I just want to tell my wife, the word is sternum.